Hello everyone, my name is Rosie and I'm super excited to welcome you to the second part of our course, which is dedicated to telephone English. Now, in the first 10 lessons, we looked at some useful phrases regarding emails. Now, I would like to start the lesson number 1 related to telephone English. Okay, well, as you know, telephones and phone calls are very important things in our lives, both in private and in business. Here, we are going to concentrate on the vocabulary related to work environment, and all of our lessons will be divided by various topics. So, the topic for lesson 1 is making and taking phone calls, okay? Well, this is something that we do every day, I think, so on a general and daily basis, many times per day. But sometimes some of my students tell me that they don't feel very comfortable when answering a phone or when making a phone call. So today, I would like to provide you with some useful phrases that could help you feel more confident when you need to call your colleagues or customers or maybe clients. So whatever the application, the phrases are always more or less the same. So when making a call, I always say, not only while making a phone call, but in general, try to be as polite as possible, because I truly believe that if the person you're talking to on the phone is polite to you right away, you feel more inclined in helping, you know? Alright, so making a phone call, start with good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. In other cases, also hello is fine. And then you can go directly to the point, asking, may I speak to Mr. Brown, for example, or may I speak to your sales department? In case they ask you who you are, because, for example, if you are calling the main line, they usually tend to ask you who you are. So you should say, this is James Smith, for example, from ABC Company. Okay? My suggestion in all the cases is to be as short as possible for 2 reasons. First of all, if you use short phrases, you save a lot of time and you have more control over the phrases that you say. And second of all, because if you use short phrases, you have a bigger chance that the person who answers the phone will understand easily. Now, I'm giving you the standard phrases for this very reason, because if you use the standard, not sophisticated phrases, the chances are the person will understand much faster than if you start with a very long introduction to a very simple call. Okay, so moving on, in case you are taking a call, here I prepared a little crash quiz for you. Okay, as you can see, we have 4 sentences, and what I would like you to do is put them in order, because as you can see here, they are not put in order. So, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds, decide what the order is for you, and then I'm going to give you the correct one. Okay, now the correct order for me, okay, would be, so good morning, afternoon, or evening, or hello, then you go with the company name, so ABC company, and or I don't know, XYZ company. Then you state who is the person who is speaking, okay, Jennifer speaking, okay. And then, how can I help you? Okay? Now, in some cases, it is also possible to remove this part, okay? So in some cases, when you call, it usually happens, for example, when you call a customer service or a call center, okay? They go straight to the point. So they say, ABC company, Jennifer speaking, how can I help you? There is nothing wrong with that, okay? In another case, the ABC company could be substituted by your department, okay? When would that happen? For example, if you receive a transferred call directly in your department, instead of stating the name of the company, which is quite obvious, you can say sales department, or just sales, okay, or shipping, or purchases, or whatever it is. Jennifer speaking, how can I help you? Okay, or in other case, in case they are calling your direct extension, the extension is the number that every company has for various departments or various employees, okay? You could say extension 546, okay, 546, sorry. So extension 546. Okay, extension 546, Jennifer speaking, how can I help you? So, as you can see, with just a couple of sentences, okay, that are very simple, but yet very helpful, you are able to take a call with no problem. Another suggestion I would like to give you, and this is something I mentioned also in the emails section of this course. I always suggest to my students to create like a word list or a phrase bank in a Word file that they can keep on their desktop at work. And it usually helps a lot, because if you divide it by different topics and you have the phrases in front of you, you know, repeating the same phrase over and over again, you learn something with really zero effort and not losing any time. Okay, well, this is it for lesson 1. Thank you very much. If you would like to see some more phrases regarding this topic, check out the attachments to the video. I thank you so much for your attention, and I'll see you next time.